Last year, when LEGO announced they were doing a highly detailed 1966 Batmobile, I was extremely interested and thought to myself, I'll have one of those. But that was until I saw the asking price, and I simply could not justify paying that much money for a set of LEGO. Now, given that I reside in Thailand, I figured with a bit of patience, I'll be able to get myself a replica or fake version, if you will, of the very same set for a lot less money. Well, lo and behold, we only had to wait a few months after the release of the LEGO version to be able to get this fake knockoff version. Now, I've had it in my possession for quite some time. I kept it behind so I could get it as a Christmas gift, but now it's time to get this thing opened up. We'll take a look at everything, we'll get it built, and we'll see how this does compare to actual LEGO. Welcome back, and as I just said in the introduction there, I did want this set, but I wasn't prepared to pay the full asking price. But what we have is this. And as you can see, the box is basically identical with two exceptions. One, the model number is slightly different on this. And second of all, there's no LEGO indication whatsoever. Now, the only sort of writing I could see was on the bottom here. And with the help of Google Translate, which whilst it's a very effective app, there is no indication of any manufacturer here, so we've no idea who made this. But from what I can tell, it's exactly the same box as the LEGO box, barring the LEGO logo and a slightly different model number. Now, you will see the box here is slightly dinged up. The reason for that is, to save on shipping costs, the seller simply put this box into a plastic bag, stuck on the shipping label and sent it off. I am perfectly okay with that. Anything to keep the cost down is good in my book. But really, with this looking pretty much identical to the expensive model LEGO are doing, I'll be interested to see what the final build looks like. Now, here we are. The Batmobile is now finished. Now, as I was building it, I never once stopped to say to myself, this isn't actually LEGO. The experience is that of building a LEGO set. For the most part, the bricks are identical to LEGO bricks. There are one or two sort of telltale casting marks on a few of the pieces, but aside from that, this is very much a LEGO set. Now, I did get one brick that was slightly deformed. It hasn't affected the build in any way, but it is worth mentioning that I don't think that type of thing would get through LEGO's quality control. Clearly not a problem to the guys who were selling this. Now, the booklet, I believe they have scanned the genuine LEGO booklet, because you will know when doing LEGO and you have to use those sort of axle pieces. LEGO do give you a scale size drawing to make sure you are using the correct one, and in my booklet, I think it was either too big, I think it was too small, so they've actually scanned it and printed it, but it's just ever so slightly smaller than an actual LEGO booklet, but again, that did not affect the build in any way. The car itself is highly impressive, it really is, and it weighs an absolute ton. This is the heaviest LEGO set I've ever built. Now, with it being primarily black, this thing is so prone to fingerprinting, so I'm going to have to give it a good clean, put it on display and basically never touch it again, but I'm sure that will be the same for the genuine LEGO set. The little extras that come with, which obviously do come with the real one, we get the plaque and we get Batman standing on top of a Gotham City skyscraper. The plaque is pretty much useless. Now, I don't know if it was just poor quality stickers that came with this or not, but when I put this on, there are a few bubbles I just cannot get rid of, and I'm not even going to bother displaying this. The Batman it comes with, yeah, it's nice, it's cute and all, but it does not go with this. But I think this is something LEGO have always done with their Ultimate Collector series models, whereby you get this massive, for example, Star Wars ship and one little minifigure. Makes no sense to me, but this one I'll probably just stick into the cabinet behind me somewhere, and as I said, I have no use for this plaque. Now, the Batmobile, I would say it's probably the most detailed Batmobile I own, because as you can see, I own a lot of Batmobiles. And despite it being a Lego model, so Lego can never get curves quite right, and you obviously get studs showing everywhere, but in terms of the details, they have really gone to town here. All the sort of Bat equipment has been labelled. We even get a opening trunk to reveal the mobile crime computer. None of my other models have this, but with regards to the stickers, I have never been a fan of having to apply your own stickers to anything. And I have a few sort of user errors along the way. So for example, behind Batman's steering wheel, my stickers are not aligned perfectly because you actually put the sticker on one tile at a time. So I'm sure that Lego professionals have ways of doing this. I'm not a professional. So that's slightly off. And the stickers on the side are not too bad. But again, with it being black, any air bubbles will show through. Is it the best Batmobile I own? No, but it's definitely up there because it really is a highly impressive piece. And again, going back to the whole purpose of this video, is it worth getting a fake Lego set? Well, I would say absolutely. It's not 100% perfect, but I would say it's a good sort of 98% perfect. The fit and finish is good. It's not as tight as a Lego set would be. It's to be expected. It was half price. Everything about it is Lego. There's nothing more I can say on this subject. I have saved half the money that I would have spent on the genuine Lego set, and I am absolutely thrilled to get this. And I will say as well, when building it, there was that sort of feeling of paranoia that if any bricks are missing, I'm pretty much screwed because this company are not going to send me replacements the way Lego would. But as it happened, every brick was correct and present.
Correct and present.
The bags themselves were not difficult to work with, but they weren't as clearly marked as Lego bags are, where you get a massive number on the bag. These were printed, and in a couple of occasions they'd been double printed, so it was kind of hard to see what bag you were working with, but it's easy to work out. So really, my only complaints were the fact that I had one slightly deformed brick, which again had no effect whatsoever on the build. The stickers are probably not the same level of quality as Lego stickers, and that is really it. Otherwise, I am one very, very happy customer here. So if you are thinking about getting an expensive Lego set, maybe do what I did, just wait a few months and I can pretty much guarantee you will be able to pick up a non-Lego version of that set. And I am certainly glad I waited because here in Thailand, this is selling for about $180. I think it's $150 in the US. But I got it for 90 and very happy with this. And bearing in mind, the detail that is in this model when compared to something like McFarlane's 66 Batmobile. Well, the McFarlane Batmobile I think is about 30 bucks. So, oh yes, it was 3 times the price. It looks better, it's got way more detail. And not only that, you get to have the fun of building it yourself. So really, that's all there is to say on this subject. Yes, it is definitely worth getting your hands on some fake Lego if you are trying to save a penny or two. So there it is. This was my non-Lego Lego Batmobile. So please do let me know in the comments, what do you think of this set? Did I do well here, or should I have just paid the extra to get a real one? But as always, thank you so much for watching. Please do leave a like, it really does help the channel, and do make sure you are subscribed, and I will see you all in the next video.